I just tell the truth, and telling the truth is crazy in a world full of lies. If you mix brilliance with bravery, that we can ignite something. Even this conversation alone can ignite the people.
The time is now to express and for people to believe in themselves. The time is now for it to be okay to be great. People in this world shun people for being great, for being a bright color, for standing out. But the time is now to be okay to be the greatest you.
Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Kelly, and we are back with another video. This is going to be a quick one, but if you are new to the channel, thank you so much for joining me here today, and please hit that subscribe button, guys. And if you're not new here, thank you so much for returning as always. Thank you for being a friend, and I appreciate you guys so very much. And if you guys haven't already done so, go follow me on Rumble, go follow me on Twitter. Hit that like button, smash that shit, comment, do whatever you can do, guys, to give me a little bit of interaction on this channel. And I would so very much appreciate that, because it's hard out here in these YouTube streets, guys. I'm just here to tell you. And if you haven't heard, there's a whole lot of censorship and propaganda going on around these parts. So yeah, I don't know how long I'm going to be allowed to continue on this platform by our great and powerful overlords at YouTube, but as long as I'm here, please join me and let's get on into it, guys. Again, like I said, this is gonna be a quick video. I'm doing this like right before I have to go to work, so I don't have much time, but I wanted to jump on here and make this video anyways, because, you know, I have some things to talk about. And we're gonna get into, first of all, what has been going on with the platform that we all so greatly love, which is the YouTube. Well, they've been doing a whole lot of censorship. Yeah. So this is from Ollie London. This is on Twitter. YouTube is censoring and demonetizing videos that discuss gender ideology and the harmful impact of transitioning children. Just this week's videos have been demonetized from Matt Walsh, Tim Cast, Sarah Gonzalez, The Blaze. Matt Walsh had his entire account demonetized for his videos, calling out Dylan Mulvaney. A spokesman for YouTube confirmed, "We suspended monetization on Matt Walsh's channel due to repeated violations of our YouTube partner program policies, which includes our advertiser-friendly guidelines." Yeah, advertiser-friendly. So Bud Light, you know, all these people that want to support the running all of our lives, they don't like when you guys call them out. And probably have to bleep that word. So yeah, it's just annoying. Like, it's just so aggravating, because I already have to censor myself enough. And talking about, you know, what went on 2020, you know, you guys all know. And now it's this, because not only did all of those people listed get a, you know, get their, either their channel demonetized or get some sort of strike or whatnot. Well, your girl did too. Okay, so as you guys can see here, this video got pulled down off my channel. This was posted months ago. This has happened to me before, and the reason that they gave was for harassment. Okay, apparently we're harassing people if we're just speaking true facts. And if you guys don't remember this video, I'm not sure if it's on Rumble. I have to double check, but if it is, I'll link it somewhere. But and if you see on my thumbnail, I literally have a picture of Matt Walsh talking about the Dylan Mulvaney thing. So I have a sinking suspicion it's due to that, you know, because like they're targeting specifically Matt Walsh. But also they said that you can't like say any, you know, content that contains targeted harassment or malicious insults. Let's see, such as what? YouTube. Please enlighten me. Okay. Content that threatens individuals is not allowed on YouTube. We also don't allow content that targets an individual with prolonged or malicious insults based on intrinsic attributes. Okay, so let's look up the word intrinsic in a second. Let me just finish reading this to you guys. These attributes include their protected group status or physical traits. If you find content that violates this policy, report it. Don't be a narc. And instructions for reporting, blah, 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 blah. We don't need to report people. So basically, if you shame, deceive, insult a minor, you know, just all of this stuff is considered harassment in the eyes of YouTube. So let me see, what does the word intrinsic mean? Okay, just so we can all enlighten ourselves. Belonging naturally. Okay, belonging naturally. So intrinsically, if we're talking real words and real definitions, we're right. What we're saying is right, because that person is what they are naturally. Okay, so how can something be intrinsic if they're changing what they are? Riddle me that, YouTube riddlers, because yikes. So yeah, guys, I just wanted to let that be known, and just warn you guys, you know, like I came on here just not too long ago because I got a strike for some other bullshit, and you guys know how much I talk about this issue. Like, I mean, I don't even know like what I'm going to be able to put on my channel at this point, because it's like ridiculous at this. It's seriously just becoming, you can't say anything. And it's everything that I actually talk about on my channel. So I don't know, guys. So go follow me on Rumble and Twitter if you can. And, you know, I'll definitely be on Rumble, but I'm going to try my best to not get kicked off YouTube. But it's getting hot out here, guys. So the other thing I wanted to talk to y'all about was all of this bullshit surrounding the Tennessee shooter, the school shooter, and the manifesto. So whether or not they're going to release this manifesto or not. Well, I think, for one, they need to release it. And if you guys remember the Buffalo shooter, right? The one that went into the grocery store or whatever, that was like racially motivated, supposedly. They released that manifesto in 2 days. Okay? It took them 2 days to go over the details of that manifesto and then have it released to the public. Why do you ask that? Because I believe that it fit their narrative. And I believe that, you know, because this one doesn't necessarily fit their narrative, that's why they're taking all of these weeks, and that's why they are trying to drag this out. And I really think they're trying to make it to where people forget about it and don't stop asking, because eventually that's what they're planning. They're just hoping that people are going to move on, and I don't think it's going to happen, my guy. And so I'm trying to also reach out to see what the problem is. I'll probably be calling them tomorrow, so I'll give you guys an update on that to see when the manifesto is going to be released, and just pushing the issue, because this is something we need to see, especially since everyone's now being censored on YouTube because of this. It's getting ridiculous. So we need to know what this person had to say, and we need the manifesto released like yesterday. Why is it taking so long? And the funny thing about the Buffalo shooter was that he was like talking to an FBI agent in those chat rooms that he was on. So like he was being groomed by an FBI agent, supposedly, allegedly. And so they already knew what he was up to. That's probably why it didn't take so long. But it's like, what was this chick up to? What was this girl up to when she decided to do what she did? So let's see what this latest update, which was like earlier in the month, April 7th, what they had to say in regards to this manifesto.
Well, exclusive new details now about the so-called manifesto left by the Covenant school shooter. Authorities have yet to release publicly what was written. But as our Nick Barris tells us, the TBI director, David Roush, did talk candidly about some of the writings recently with a group of sheriffs.
Director Roush spoke at a Sheriff's Association meeting in Franklin on Wednesday. Now, I'm told that he said that what police found isn't so much a manifesto spelling out a target, but really more of a series of rambling writings indicating no clear motive. Investigators searched the Nashville home of the Covenant school shooter, leaving with, among other things, a number of handwritten journals, some videos, and computer hard drives. Director Roush told sheriffs that the review so far of the material finds that the killer did not write about specific political, religious, or social issues. In fact, the primary focus in the journals is on idolizing those who committed prior school shootings.
Then release it.
The killer appears to have followed their lead, planning for months and acted alone. Scott Augenbaum, a former FBI agent, says federal agents, the TBI, and police will be thorough.
We have teams that are scouring the internet, going through social media, talking to friends, family members, neighbors, seeing what was the motivation for this. Who was behind this? What kind of clues can we find out? What can we learn from this?
Right. Certainly more details will emerge, but at this point, Director Roush indicated it does not appear the shooter wrote of any particular agenda regarding politics or to target a specific person or religion. So for now, a clear motive remains a mystery.
Such a mystery.
There are many rumors and unconfirmed conclusions fed, frankly, by conspiracy theories, but none of them have yet been confirmed by actual facts. Hopefully, at some point, the so-called manifesto or journal writings will be made public so that people can see for themselves.
No, they need to be made public. It's not a question of whether or not if they will be. They need to be. They owe it to the public. It's not even a question. I don't feel like the longer that they prolong this, the worse off it's going to be, and especially if they're lying about the details. Okay, so just be aware, guys. The FBI, they're out there. They're scouring the internet, as he said. They're searching chat rooms. They're looking at your stuff. They're trying to see what's going on behind the scenes and what we can determine and what we can learn. It's like, okay, just don't y'all have a job to do? Don't y'all have like people to go find actual criminals like that have committed actual crimes, not like potential thought criminals? I don't know, just a thought. So yeah, guys, so that was one theory, that, you know, there was no politically charged language, there was no potential motive yet, there was just kind of like this ramblings of a crazy woman, and, you know, that's all fine and great, but the Tennessee Conservative, which is apparently an outlet that is out of Nashville, I believe. I'll post this article, guys. I'm not going to get too far into it, but there were all kinds of rumors in this article, which I cannot confirm. Obviously, this was posted just 3 days ago on April 20th. So I'll just briefly say that there were claims in this article about basically the pastor and maybe his daughter and other people that were related, the principal's daughter, that these were potential targets by this individual. So I will leave this link down below. I don't want to get too into it because I don't even know what I can say anymore. This is really insane. But, you know, this person said, so the person went with the intent to kill the pastor's daughter and had to take out 2 children to get to the daughter, accidentally shot the janitor, and had to kill Cynthia Peake because she was in there with the principal, who Audrey Hale was, who that bitch was going to take out as well. This was very much a relationship that ran afoul. And they're discussing a relationship supposedly with the principal's daughter, or something, I don't know, outlandish claims. I cannot either confirm nor deny. I will let you read and make your own judgments, okay? So the next thing I wanted to show you guys was this here.
General, I want to ask you about the shooting at Covenant School, which is part of the Covenant Presbyterian Church. I realize that the shooter is dead, but the shooter could have had collaborators. Do you plan on opening a hate crime investigation for the targeting of Christians?
The FBI and ATF are both on the scene, working with the local police. As of now, motive hasn't been identified, and the police chief said at his last press conference that they don't yet have reached a conclusion with respect to motive. We are certainly working full time with them to try to determine what the motive is, and of course, motive is what determines whether it's a hate crime or not.
Is that right? Is that right, you dirty little scumbag? Wow, great. So we don't know, guys. We don't know yet. We just don't know. Well, just hang on to your butts, okay? We don't know. But this was an article by Newsweek. Apparently, portions of the manifesto supposedly have been leaking all over the internet. And someone has claimed that a portion of the manifesto said that something along the lines of, you mess with our kids, we will kill your kids. And I also can neither confirm nor deny that. But this is what happens when you just drag this out and you don't actually just have full and open like dialogue with people. You don't just have full disclosure in regards to something as serious as what this person did, and then leaving manifesto and like explicit writings attesting to, you know, this like supposed motive apparently that she was like having during the course of this crime that she committed, even like going so far as to saying that to her friend in those released text messages, oh, I left behind plenty of evidence, you know, like it'll all be explained. But yet here we are scratching our heads weeks later after this has happened, and the Justice Department is playing around and the police are playing around, and nobody has really confirmed anything. So this is what we have now. We have rumors that we need to, you know, discuss and like basically dredge out and see if there's anything there. And, you know, people are making all these allegations, and it's just a mess. It turns into a giant cesspool of rumors, and nobody knows what the hell's going on. So this came from Jack Posobiec from Twitter. This is where I believe that they actually got that, you know, portion of the manifesto allegedly. I don't know how he got it. He did not name a source as usual, but that is what's going on, guys. So the next couple things that I want to cover with y'all is going to be quick. I'm just going to kind of like go through these real fast. So y'all know that after the shooting came the Tennessee Three, right? The three lawmakers who decided that they were going to use this mass shooting to their advantage and to kind of make a name for themselves. Well, Justin Jones, who we've already covered on this channel, he decided to drag his ass into the state house. And this is what he decided he was going to do on that day. So let's just watch this really quickly. Okay.
Can I ask a question? Do you show my piece of paper? Is that a constitutional rule? Or state rule? But I mean, what do you mean by problem?
Sir, you can't even walk properly. What are you doing up here? You just have to drag your ass up here on these two stilts to say what with your mask on. Okay, so this is what Justin Jones is doing. He is exploiting the death of these children, trying to, you know, bring in this child-sized coffin to make a statement about gun violence. To say what? What does he think this is accomplishing? This is all grandstanding, and this is disgusting, if you ask me, truly. So I don't know what the motive is here. I just know that it has everything to do with selfish means and him trying to, again, gain more notoriety, make a name for himself, and to just get some publicity, because it's ridiculous at this point. And honestly, it kind of was befitting, because what it actually like made a lot of people think of was all of the babies that are killed every year by Democrat policies via abortion. And that's really what my mind went to whenever I saw this coffin. I didn't think of the 9-year-old children that died that wouldn't even have fit into this coffin, okay? It's just ridiculous. It's just absolutely ridiculous. How many infants that are that size die due to gun violence or mass school shootings, okay? Just take a second to think about it. You absolute idiot of a person, okay? This is who Tennessee has elected as one of their state representatives, guys. It's serious business out here. So what do you guys think of all of this? And I would love to know your thoughts. Please, like I said, guys, go and subscribe to my channel on YouTube. Any interaction you can give me on here really helps me out. They're already throttling like so much of my channel. I feel like it's impossible for me to gain new followers or even for people to be able to see my videos. So any interaction, I would greatly appreciate that. And go follow me on Rumble and Twitter. And yeah, guys, I just would really appreciate it. It's a struggle out here, okay? It's a real freaking struggle. So let me know what y'all think. Like the video. And until next time, guys, you know, I'll catch y'all later. Okay, bye.
I just tell the truth, and telling the truth is crazy in a world full of lies. If you mix brilliance with bravery, that we can ignite something. Even this conversation alone can ignite the people.
The time is now to express and for people to believe in themselves. The time is now for it to be okay to be great. People in this world shun people for being great, for being a bright color, for standing out. But the time is now to be okay to be the greatest you.